College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UMass offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Takes the easy completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. UMass will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Secures it at the 30. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. completion to the right. Oh, he's got some movement into the goal line. Touchdown, Minutemen! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Jacksonville State was able to finish off a close one at Burgess Snow Field today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub.
Complete with conviction on the crosser.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Got it on the outside. It's Sharp. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Makes the catch. It's Sharp. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, UMass!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him
been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's McNabb. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on 3rd. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Panthers want to crank the tempo.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to barge their way in. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage after that big run. The defense answers. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again. And he's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. UMass quickly back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Here's the pressure. Under fire. Slithers into space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Pitt right back to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to throw it. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Pitt now operating in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's McNabb. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Yep.
Finds his big tight end.
Wait, no. No, I.
And they can't stop the clock.
I'll be doing this.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's sharp. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
Balling on the opponents. Come on.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a
You said what?
Terror.
Running out of time here in the
I
first
saw a
half.
little
They're
bit.
gonna have to
I
be
couldn't watch it
efficient to
all.
put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
But that big deep.
He'll pull it down.
Okay.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key.
Dang, we should have beat Galen and them. Beat them.
Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Chill, he already missed 2 field goals.
Just about to get started, and UMass
Missed 2 and then made 2 by halftime.
And he
6-3.
passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game.
But the thing is, he switched his quarterback. If he switched his quarterback, they're in there win.
Predictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football form out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the the second half so that they can win this game.
Looking to throw on first down.
Bouncer. Oh, I thought it was going to be big.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's McNabb. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Tight end now in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Colorado. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Release to the back. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The gift to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit right back to the line.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the tight end. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes.
Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Minutemen! And that one will put
This dude right here, he gonna be crazy. He gonna be real nice.
a methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking,
I think it's sophomore.
and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big
He was
long
sophomore.
touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do.
He already got 99 break tackle.
Great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tackle
Contact seeker.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
The quad, nigga.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I'm sick. I didn't even notice that my nigga wasn't starting number 10. Why they keep putting this other nigga in? Whole time he's starting. My depth chart didn't save. Hey, number 10 you could be in. He really is a dog. Little nigga. East-West playmaker, bro. Like 80-something break tackle, I think. That nigga nice.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense
At
on
what
second
position?
down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That's reeled in. It's McNabb. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The kick is on its way. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands. It's sharp. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Whoa.
Defender miss.
Taking off. The other running back faster, but he ain't got that change of direction.
UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Red pass is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And
Get the hell out of here.
That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got a man. It's McNabb. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Pitt right back to the line.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs.
There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's first and 10 again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
Gotta be good.
Off play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. To the ground with the back. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Come on. You need it. Talk about.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A long way to go for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Let him work. I'm sickening for the other 2 games.
Here's this offense with a fresh set
He's
of
definitely not
downs.
your running back of the year.
Gives it on the option.
Yeah.
Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
It's good.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man. Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's when Ashley Thumper out there getting cooked.
It's as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
That's why I need the other
The
nigga.
offense comes
The
out
bias
with what
nigga.
almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter.
There you go. He back there.
Wants to throw on 1st
Pick.
down.
Oh no, that's Ashley Thumper. He could have made up for everything.
Really nice job made by the safety back in the middle.
Right then and there.
See his range and speed. He's able to
This nigga batted it down with 2
ball
hands.
and then knock it away.
You ain't a bad down. It's crazy as fuck. You never ever taught that shit. 2-handed back down.
Couldn't connect on 1st down.
Oh, we got another back down.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
No,
Being started
that
out
makes
great
it
on
rough.
this drive, but then a couple of
much
incompletions,
blitzing.
and now it's
Too much
3rd and
blitz I
10.
ain't seen.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Championship contender, playing style, all this shit down.
They'll hurry to the line, and they spike
over,
it and get the
please.
clock stopped. So now it's 2nd and long.
When you're a playmaker like
Get a
this guy
stop.
is, your coaches are
If I
going to
can push
dial
him,
up
get this
plays
stop.
intended for you, especially
Nigga
on
McDuffie
3rd down. That's
hurt.
what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided
Ain't that nigga
the biggest
McDuffie was
asset
going
in this
crazy
game,
against
we're
Kalen.
going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Oh, and he dropped it. He got a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done.
You gotta win home games. That's how you get your prestige and shit up.
Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the
We'll be winning
uprights.
a
Tie
home
this
game.
football
We
game.
undefeated on the road.
We'll be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here. Getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
I don't worry about that slide.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Quick handoff. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big
This nigga
play.
ate the octopus.
All right, guys, so here
alive.
we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's
What's
memory,
up?
alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win.
That nigga ain't Asian.
What?
He Islander for sure, but he ain't that nigga Vietnamese or something. Hold on. My nigga, I don't know why he not number 1. I'm cracking it. I'll be up there in a second.
Palmer, like you.
I gotta change that nigga out, man. That's all we keep getting beat. He good being good. He 90 overall. That's what it is. We're trying to make him play man. Yep. And I noticed strong safeties play man a lot more. He's going to have to do it. And he got winning time. Right there, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, he can't cover man either.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third
Watch when he
overtime
wanna make a
possession,
play.
it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the
He had to
tank
play
here
all
in
last
02?
year because homeboy got hurt.
Got it in the middle.
Before.
It's McNabb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the
For
first.
30 weeks. I don't even know how he back.
They're going to run it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Damn.
Touchdown, Panthers. They take the lead here in overtime. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. first down they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass.
What the hell is going on?
But he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Why?
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Got his man downfield.
I was open on the whole time.
Stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone.
38. So, 38. He needs to field. He barely even threw that nigga the ball, man.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down.
He's throwing so late.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the grab. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a
A Willie head tap. I can't wait till he start.
just a couple they need to pick
Or
up
head tap
here on
Willie.
third and short in overtime. He'll throw on third down.
He's waiting.
And the defense makes a
Sitting
play.
there waiting.
They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big third down here as they try to keep the drive alive. A touchdown will win it. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's McNabb. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Use the play fake. Now
Zach, come on now.
and he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Someone got to get there. He
Man
crossing.
down on the play as
When
the
you start
officials
crossing
take a
the
break
cross.
to let him be checked out.
Both of them did.
It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there,
Please.
moving forward just a few. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
He missed. Yes, we needed it. We needed it.
They're still down by a field goal.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. shot field goal should be an automatic 3.
Thank God.
Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year.
McDuffie. Needed that dub. Damn. Everybody gone. Playing style. Yeah. I got freaking linebackers. Heard that? Said my back crack. Ugh.
Witherspoon's factor.
Hey, who listening to that freestyle? That nigga rap battles be funny as hell. So we ain't even have Miracle Whip. That nigga.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UConn Huskies offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gets the back moving. Third down play from the gun. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tipped up at the 36. UConn quick to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Huskies have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a grab on the shot. Wide open space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He's loose. Still on his feet. Touchdown, UMass. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UConn going back to work on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Finding open areas. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. The give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Minutemen! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Rolls it in. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Find some fresh air. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Sharp. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Tagged out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Wide open downfield. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here comes the heat. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snags it inside the 20.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Spits it out to the back. All by himself. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be... Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Makes the catch. It's Sharp. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, no guts, no glory. He's coming out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Skips away from pressure. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. UConn quick to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got the tight end outside. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quick spin on the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's sharp. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The give out of the gun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Huskies headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's the handoff. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This UConn offense really has it going. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quickly complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Quarterback gets enough. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's complete. Still running at the 40. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, UMass! And the stomping has commenced.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 20 to Arizona. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McConnell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's McConnell. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver. on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. UMass with a first down as we start play here in the fourth. Takes the handoff. It's Wood.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Grab near the marker. It's Sharp. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They want that clock to run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Under fire. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few.
Turning it on. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. He wants it all. Touchdown, UConn. Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
The AT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go to play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.